legalization. It can be difficult sometimes. It's not my bailiwick, it's not my area of expertise, but I can read. I have read the Bible, and I recall on page 1, right there on page 1, chapter 1, verse 29, for I have given you all the herb-bearing seed, and for you it shall be used as meat. Seems pretty clear to me, herb-bearing seed, right? A couple other quick statistics for you. When it comes to the growth of the marijuana industry, the growth of marijuana, one of the things our opponents have been very scared of, and they said, oh, we can't legalize weed because what about the children? What about the children? Here's an interesting stat. Looking back 10 years ago, when you counted up how many teenage pot smokers there were, regular pot smokers, like once a month or more, right? Take that number of teenage pot smokers from 10 years ago, 12 to 17, and you compare it to the number of pot smokers over the age of 50, it was 2 to 1. There was 2 teenage pot smokers for every 1 senior pot smoker. 10 years later, those numbers have flipped. There are now 2 senior pot smokers for every 1 teenage pot smoker, and the teenage pot smokers didn't go up any. Senior pot smokers went up from about 0.9 million in the country to 3.1 million in the country. They've nearly tripled the number of older people smoking pot. You know why? Because young people can get pot. They've got a hookup. They know a guy at the school or at the lot or at work or something. They got a man, they got a guy, they can get their weed. Guys my age, we're not going to hang out in the Walgreens parking lot waiting for you to show up with a bag. We got jobs and kids and work to do. So once you legalize it, suddenly people my age and older are the ones flooding the pot stores. It's for sure, man. All the Portland and Washington and Denver pot stores I've been to, it's middle-aged folks and older getting their legal weed. I think that's a beautiful thing. And one last stat for you. When it comes to women and men in marijuana legalization, women's support of marijuana legalization in national polls always lags 7 to 12 points behind men. Men generally support legalization, women are generally 7 to 12 points behind. Now part of this is because of demographics. When you look at people who have ever smoked pot in their lifetime, it's about 52-48. More men than women, but about even. When you look at people that are smoking pot every day, where are you? Where's my everyday? Look how many male hands went up in the air, right? When you look at people that smoke pot every day, it's 2 to 1 men to women. There's 2 everyday male pot smokers for every 1 everyday female pot smoker. So ladies, if you're looking for a fella, smoke more weed. We're out there waiting for you.